Alright, just about to go live soon. Having a few technical issues. Elgato decided to disconnect itself again. So we may have similar sound issues that we had the other night. If we do, please let me know and I will fix ASAP. Other than that, we're going to get going. Hi! So as you can see, my new webcam's set up, so that was absolutely fine. Tell me how the audio is on this, because every time I have to reset my game capture card on here, it resets the audio, and last time I did it, it was really, really loud, so please let me know if there's any issues going on there. And with all that, I've actually forgotten to grab my water, so I'm just going to grab that while the game loads. Can't hydrate without my water. Oh, is it, Pastel? Oh, I'm very excited for you then. Yeah, very, very excited for you then. So we're actually on, we're doing hard mode and we're doing chapter 3. We've just come across Tifa. How's the sound for you at the moment? I'm just a bit worried after the other day when it was really loud. I don't want to deafen anybody. So. Good, good. I tried to replicate the settings before I went live, so. I've just been rushing around plugging everything in and changing it also. Alright, so we are in our little apartment and we met Marco last time. This morning. In the beautiful slums of Midgard.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place?
He's so surly at this point.
You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons.
I actually really like Marl.
If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some.
I like both the girls, because obviously we don't have Tifa yet. Absolutely. She really is absolutely.
My husband decided to go to the station.
Yeah, Marl is definitely best grandma. Let's go see our girl. Yay. I'm having one of those days, by the way, where everything's going wrong, so I fully expect
Morning.
to
Hey.
fail and fail.
Just so you know,
hard today.
Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell.
Is it
Honestly, they make us more money than
me
this
or is it
place.
the game?
And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old
Oh,
ones,
it's
and
reset
get
itself
paid.
again.
What?
I don't know why it keeps doing that. Hi, Blame.
I'm not a
How's the
salesman.
sound now? I don't know why it
I'm
keeps
a
resetting
soldier.
itself. I'm going to have to
Which
find
is
out
why
why.
no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
I love how they went back to her red eyes. I'm a bit
Let's
low.
get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the
Is
grand
that
tour.
better? Oh yeah, definitely do it. I'd come and watch your stream. How are the levels? Yeah, the problem is, Blame, is that every time I go into something with my PlayStation, because this isn't a permanent setup, because this is my living room, and obviously, you know, we're in here most of the time, but every time I plug this back in, I have to reset my whole setup, which is kind of a pain, and it resets all the audio and everything, so I can't tell how it is until I go live, which is kind of a pain. Good, good.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and
Tifa's
keep whatever we
gorgeous.
collect.
But yeah, I'm glad they went
Seeing
back
as
to
you didn't
the
bring
red
any
eyes. And I like the
luggage,
fact they
I'm
made her
guessing
red
there's
eyes
stuff you need to buy.
warm and
Thanks.
not like harsh.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
I'm a big fan of
As
the
long
thigh
as I
highs.
get it all today.
Very much like that. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but I've actually been talking with my partner about
there.
potentially
Here to change out
having
your
a,
water
a
filter.
permanent setup in the other room.
Baby, how you doing?
The problem that we've got is though is
Here's
it's
it.
as far away in
Cloud's
this
in charge of
flat as you can get from the
He'll take
router,
your
so
money.
we're going to have to
Sounds
actually
like a pretty sweet
pin
gig.
the cable to
If
the
you
wall
ever need
and all
someone
that
to
sort of
fill
stuff.
in,
So
I'm your man.
we'll have to see what we can do.
dreams,
But
maybe.
we're actually off in a couple of months. We're both off. So we've got to use up our annual leave. So hopefully we can take
Maybe
the
we
time
should
to
do
do
a
a nice
little
little
shopping.
setup in there.
Suppose I could take a look.
I actually don't really need anything else. I don't really need to sell anything either because
Nothing to
this is
tickle
hard
your
mode, so
fancy?
I've already got stuff.
If you change your mind, you know where I am. That goes for you too, Tifa.
We'll see you around.
Stay away from my Tifa.
Okay? And let us
9.
know when your filter next needs changing.
All the items you could want, straight from the place.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you,
Yeah,
maybe.
what sort of troubles have you been having?
Well, you could
Yeah, his
try
hair is
being
funny.
a little nicer.
Also, Pastor,
free
I
shit?
have reset my
my stuff.
mod, so hopefully it doesn't time you out for using your remotes.
Our next
Fingers
stop
crossed.
is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
Be nice, please.
Can't help but take a little pleasure.
She says while rats are running across my feet.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist group called Avalanche. This isn't the first time.
Oh yeah, really? Oh, it's so annoying when it doesn't
Hey,
work. I
Maro.
mean, obviously the Elgato
Got
is
some
a
filters
pretty
for
good
ya.
piece of kit, but it is a bit temperamental.
My dear, dear girl.
Well, let me know if it does time you
what's
out.
he
I'll change the settings again. But I've
Working?
put in to allow
Be nice.
symbols, so fingers crossed it's
Cloud's
fine.
helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
He says
Be nice.
churlishly.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
She's
That
right.
you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I
So yeah,
wouldn't
as it's Friday tomorrow morning, and I've actually got next week off, so I won't be streaming all of next week because I'm actually going away for a few days. Just
Marl's
popping to
great.
the Isle of Wight, but
She
it'd be
helped
nice
get me
just to
set
get
up
a
back
break
in the
from
day.
the area that I live in because I live in
Here a
London.
while now.
5 years?
It was, yeah.
But never
Thank
mind
you,
that.
Rose.
We've gotta get you
Thank
your
you for the
money.
follow.
Last stop is the weapons store.
Yeah, I've put in.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa.
There we go.
Easier for the filter?
I was about to say that. Oh, I love it. I couldn't resist.
Hey, that last filter didn't do shit.
We're so sorry about
Oh,
that.
thanks, Rose.
Hopefully
It's
this
much
one will work
appreciated.
better.
It's lovely to see you.
Save your excuses and get out.
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on
I'm
our
glad
way.
that worked. It took me a little while
hell?
for it to.
You
It was
charging
absolutely
me
not
for your
having it when I
busted
tried to
ass
upload that laugh
My
yesterday,
associate
2 days
handed me
ago,
this
which I really
week.
wanted in time for the
Think you can
stream.
mosey up in here and have it your
But yeah,
way?
so I've got a
Pretty please.
Sims thing, which is for my follows. I've got a
Thank you
Final
very
Fantasy
much.
VII thing for a raid,
Seeing
and I've
as
got
we're
a
done
Final
with
Fantasy
our
X
rounds and
thing
you've
for a
got small
host.
fortune now,
So
why
it's
not
good
take
fun,
a
good
gander
fun.
at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so what do you want to do?
So yeah, we're now at 17
Don't really
followers,
know.
which is quite exciting.
In that case,
I wasn't
I've
ever
got a
expecting to get more than
suggestion.
10.
Want to hear it?
Really wasn't.
If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections.
So yeah, it's quite good fun. But
It's
thank
not
you
what
for
you know,
the
but
support,
who
all
you
of you.
know,
It's
you know?
really appreciated.
Another lesson for life on the ground
Yeah,
floor.
I think 7 and
Yep.
10 are most people's
Connections
favourites,
get you
aren't they?
jobs.
I
Jobs
love
build
7 and
you
10. My
rep.
actual
And more
favourite
rep
is 12.
Gets you better connections.
But I adore
How do I
7 and
start?
10. I absolutely. I've never finished
Why not
9,
help
but
out
I
the
need
neighborhood
to.
watch?
I've started it
They're
and I need to
mostly
finish
volunteers,
it.
but you'll get to know people.
Again, never finished 8 either. I got about 3
okay.
quarters of the way through and I can't remember
Didn't
why I
see
put it
anybody
down.
at the
I think I
office.
must have been doing
So let's
something
head
else,
up
just
top.
forgot to get back to it. But I've got nearly all of them, so I do want to. I do want to do kind of a Final Fantasy count up at some point. 12 was amazing. I adore Pinello. I adore Pinello. In fact, you can probably see how much I adore Pinello from my icon. When it loads. Yep. See how much I love Pinello. And of course I've got the Tifa background because why not? Right, there she is. There's my girl. But I always get sad when people are like, oh, Pinello was boring. She was pointless. Am I supposed to be in here?
Huh. Didn't know you were
'cause I
holding
love
down
her.
the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey,
Final
Cloud.
boss at 9.
Looking
Is
to
that
join the
Kuja?
neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Yeah, I think I
Lots of
was
stuff,
playing it
really.
and then must have got distracted
Top
by something
priority
shiny
is
and
taking
didn't
care
pick
of
it
any
back up again.
beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him.
Honestly, I could just spend the
Thought
whole
if he
game just
joined the
looking
watch,
at
he
Tifa.
could get his name out there.
That would
She
work
was.
for
Do you know what I used to
everybody.
do with Pinello actually, which is completely ridiculous and doesn't make any sense because obviously she's good with like staves and things. But I usually have her. I build her up as a mage, but I also give her a warhammer. So if anything gets too close, she can smash it with the hammer and then go back to casting spells.
It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear.
Yeah, I felt with 8 that I got spoiled on the
At least let
ending,
me show you
and I
how
think that's what made me give up because I was like, well, I know what happens now. And it just sort of killed it for me. But yeah, basically, the moment I get Pinello as a permanent member of my
set.
team, she
Needless
is my
to
team.
say,
The
glad
other
to try
two
it out to
are
appreciate the
incidental.
difference.
It's all about Pinello.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who
And
lives
here,
about the new merc in town.
Well, the hard mode is kind of
Between
New
him
Game
and
Plus,
Reg,
isn't it?
There isn't anyone
Because
they
as you
don't
can
know.
see, I'm on chapter 3, but
March
it's got the
through
twin
streets
stinger and
singing
he's
your
got all
praises,
the bits
even
and
on an
bobs.
empty stomach.
And she's got the purple pain gloves.
Where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud.
Thanks,
I'll come
Biggs.
with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the
Just
way.
look at Biggs and
do
just
you?
think, just take off your shirt.
We don't.
Sure thing.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
these
very much the
streets
same in
better
Final
than
Fantasy
anyone.
X as well. I'm like, as soon as I get Riku, I'm like, there are boys in this game? Because I just don't use them. But yeah, if you level the girls up enough in 10, you really don't need the fighting physical stuff because
Scrap
you can
Boulevard
just
is out west.
smash everything with a
Past the
hammer.
barricade's supposed to keep the monsters out.
Oh, Scrap Boulevard.
Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
I'm basically all about the girls, so when, like, I enjoy 10-2, although I don't think it's the best game. I love it because it's all
Here's
girls.
Scrap Boulevard.
I've got to admit, I do like
for
seeing
riding
more
home.
badass girls
And
in
the more we
video
pile
games
up,
that
the more
aren't
they
super
fill up.
stereotypical. Because you tend to find you get sort of the tough female character who's just, like, they're just such a stereotype. I like to see a little bit of creativity. It's one of the reasons I love Tifa so much. Like, she gets right into something's face and will punch. In my sort of OG playthroughs, she's tougher than Cloud. So I do quite
There's
enjoy
our first challenger. Show me what
Keep
you
it
got,
together.
Cloud.
playing as Tifa for a while. Not long enough really at this point. She doesn't have anything hard enough to kill.
Wow. So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I love this little flirty bit.
Let's keep at it.
It's actually quite funny. I basically ship Tifa with everyone. I really don't care. I'll ship her with anyone. At the moment, I'm writing a Reno Tifa, which is on Archive of Our Own, under my same username. I've written one already. I wrote a few years ago, but they've disappeared by now. They're on an old laptop, and I don't have the originals anymore. But I thought, you know what? That's disappeared, so let's write a bit of that. But I need to write some. I need to write some Cloud Tifa again soon, I think. So I've done that in a while.
Enough.
Too late.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Jeffy.
Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
You're
Well,
going to
I've
be
been here
sick of that
5
laugh,
years
aren't
now.
you?
If you don't look out for yourself,
I
no
can't
one
help
else
it. I
will.
love it.
By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This'll listen.
Gotta learn. You're gonna stick around. Let's wrap this. I got this.
Press the wrong button.
Gotcha. That's that. Too late.
Oh, is Umbro still
I think that
unwell?
might be the last of them.
You won't stay gone for long.
I need to play
Of course
Horizon
not.
Zero Dawn. I've
Even
got it.
so,
I just haven't played
folks
it
will be
yet. I've
grateful
got it
for the peace
downloaded.
and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
It is Tidus, yeah.
Trust me, it'll do
I
wonders
couldn't help
for your
myself. I had to do it.
Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Okay, back to Biggs and Wedge with my ridiculous sword. Part of me feels like I should be using the Buster Sword at all times, but I really do like the aesthetic of this sword, so I'm going with it.
That sword's massive.
I actually used to sell knives and swords for a living. Great fun.
Tally of monsters slain has been updated. Got new
Helps if I can
numbers
actually
for
get on.
monsters
There we go.
slain this month. Check them out.
Oh, poor Baba.
What?
We've got to give him lots and lots of love and
Back
pets.
already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slum should be
Yes,
safe.
it should be sick.
You guys are machines.
I really need to go and play Horizon Zero
Meanwhile,
Dawn when
we
I've
told everyone we could about you.
rounded up, because I don't want to start
Sorry.
games and not finish them. So
I've
when
gotta
I've finished a
ask,
couple,
though,
because I'm currently
what
playing
did
like
you tell
5
them?
games at the
It's
moment on
alright.
stream, so
All you gotta do is keep up the good work.
I think I'd
It'll
like to play
pay
that
off
one on
soon
stream.
enough,
It'll
I
probably be
promise.
quite funny actually, because I'll probably
How's
die
the
quite a lot
sword,
because I'm
by
not
the way?
amazing at action RPGs.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, did they?
Seems like a perfect fit for you.
God, it's been
Yeah.
so long since I've read the book.
You've been through a lot.
Ygritte? Is it Ygritte?
You
I've got to admit, I didn't watch the show. I gave up about halfway through season 3. I got annoyed with it.
I'm fine.
But I have read the books.
Been meaning to ask.
Yeah?
After you left the village,
It's a long story.
I've got time.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to wrestle
Yeah,
up
it's
some
actually
more
quite funny.
work for
I
you?
think there's like a stat out there.
That
There's a
sounds
stat for
great.
everything.
I'll
But
come
there's a
too.
stat out
Oh,
there
I know
about
you will.
how many
Well, now
percentage
you
of
will.
people
All
buy
right.
games and
Maybe
then don't
next time.
actually finish them. And I think it's
No
actually
fair.
quite high. It's like
Think
65 or
about it for a
70%
second.
somewhere around
They
there.
haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
You would be a third wheel wedge. Leave him to it. Listen to your boy.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's
If
see
you like,
we
I can
can't
show
put it
you
to
my
good use.
my setup
Come on.
I've got.
Let's go chat up Weimer,
Who?
the guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
should be around the
sometimes,
office
I mean,
by now.
with this game, I literally just sat and binged it. I went crazy on it because I didn't want to get spoiled. I mean, although obviously I knew the story, I didn't want to get spoiled. So this is my build for Cloud. Twin Stinger, Chain Bangle, and the Champion Belt. And then his materia is Healing, Chakra, Elemental, Fire, Steadfast Block, First Strike, and Bahamut. And then he's got HP ups and MP ups because I had that when I was fighting Pride and Joy. And then for Tifa, she's got Purple Pain, Supreme Bracer, and Champion Belt. And her materia is Prayer, MP up, HP up, Barrier, Revival, Carbuncle, MP up, Ice Materia, and Prayer. Actually, she's got 2 prayers. Let's get that out then. I don't know why she's got 2 prayers. She's got Revival already. Why don't we go with Wind? Okay. Yeah, I've seen videos of Horizon Zero Dawn, but I've never actually played it.
What?
All right, we'll see you in a bit, Blame. But yeah, we've got to get you sorted with a PlayStation, and then you can use we can share play on here, and you'll be able to play my games. I've actually just forgotten what it is I'm supposed to do. So go see Weimer. Yeah, here he is. And Chadley the Weirdo. Obviously, we're doing no spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about Chadley too much.
You need a helping hand?
Oh, you did, Pastel.
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old
Want to
friend
see
of
all the
mine.
pictures?
This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say.
Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Alright, Chadley's report. He's right there.
Cloud, you were the first to gather the data.
Oh, really? So you're going to have the Verona
Here is the rest of your payment.
setups?
I have developed new
Interesting.
materia. Would you like to see it? I plan to develop more materia in the future. Together, we can harness enough power to take down Shinra. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you will assist me in completing.
Bella is broken. Is there? Can you maybe re-download her?
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
I actually have a
Was
pair
alright,
of
I
Tifa
guess.
earrings. I should dig them
Think
out
of each
someday.
job as an opportunity, not to make money, but to
Wear them
build
in honour of
connections.
my girl.
It's not what you know, but who.
My one true game waifu since
You
1997.
remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Good boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
Heck no, we're going to do all the side quests.
I hear you sell swords.
I want to trigger that special scene. Go, Stab.
Hey, Tifa,
Do you know what I'm missing, actually? I am missing the little map. Hold on, what's the button to get the map up? Nope. There we go.
Take a picture, why don't you?
It's not the right map, that's the one I wanted. There we go. I love all this details here. I mean, look at these. I would actually own some of those
Don't you
bags.
just love this material? It's so sleek and smooth.
That's quite nice little red dress over there.
Amazing.
I'd have that. Alright, there's 7th Heaven, so I'm going to go this way.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's actually, that's not his main sword, or his iconic sword. This is his iconic sword. I was going to mess around with my material, but anyway, that's his iconic sword. But it's kind of a bit of a joke that the protag, this guy, has got a huge sword, and the antagonist has got a really, really long, thin sword. There's all sorts of jokes about it, as you can imagine.
Was he involved in the plot?
Stay away from me!
Here comes my himbo. I love Johnny.
Settle down now.
Yeah, they really need to download a patch to pet the dog. Guarantee when it's not PS4 exclusive anymore, and when you can get it on PC, someone will make a pet the dog mod.
Screw you!
What's going on?
I still find it funny that obviously it's Yuri Lowenthal and Johnny's got the same voice as Peter Parker in PS4 Spider-Man. He is so dumb, and it's funny, so many people were like, oh, is he a new character? I said, no, he was in the original. He was dumb in the original as well. He just wasn't such a big character.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions.
Has his
And
suspicions.
he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Me too.
Are you
Me
sure?
too. I love the
the least I
himbos
can
in
do.
these games.
Lead on.
That's why I get so upset when people are like, oh, Tina sucks. I'm like, he can't
Come
help
on.
it. He's a dum-dum. He's a lovable dum-dum. Hip Hop the Chocobo, the one song in this game that I can't stand. Definite lovable dummies. I mean, you've got your Tidus, you've got your Zell, you've got your Johnny. Vaughn. I love Vaughn. He's just such a dum-dum.
Let's get closer.
I actually saw a drawing of Vaughn with a shirt on and it looked wrong.
Citizens don't steal
It's like,
blasting.
no, Vaughn doesn't wear
So why don't
shirts.
you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse.
Oh, Zell was adorable. I loved him. What a dum-dum. Such an earnest dum-dum.
I swear, all he had to do was keep his mouth
Bullshit.
shut.
Cheap bullshit. Entrapment. I know my rights.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
Yes, you will, my love. But first, we're going to sit on a bench. So because this is hard mode, I actually don't get my MP replenished. You literally only get your MP replenished at the end of each chapter. So all I get is HP sitting on benches. I also can't use any items, which obviously is the hard part of hard mode. So yeah, I can't use any potions or ethers or anything. Magic points.
Let him go.
Or mana points, or whatever you want to call it.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell
Here she
yeah.
goes.
You guys really came to save me! Ow,
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I'm just gonna kick him in the nuts.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go.
So, is it over? Yo! Anybody there? If you're there, then help me!
All right.
I know, right? Oh,
What now?
He's a talker.
the music in this game is amazing.
Whoa,
I mean,
no,
Tifa's theme,
you're not
Aerith's
gonna-
theme, they're
hold
awesome,
up,
but I
wait,
love
don't
the
do it, man.
Genova theme.
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss! You ain't never gonna see my face again! I swear!
How was I supposed to get out of there with
Are you
blindfold?
sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
And them?
I love the aesthetic in the
more.
background of that column as well.
Cloud, you're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
I'm just gonna pop on the bench again.
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... you've really changed.
How?
I suppose it's... yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
Oh, poor
It's the
Tifa.
Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. So, what do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or
He's tougher
do you
than
want
he
to
looks.
tackle another job
He's
or
tougher
two?
than he looks. Definitely. Let's just have a quick sit. So pretty much in normal mode, you don't need to sit on a bench at every possible second, but if you see a bench in hard mode, you sit on that thing. So yeah, the only way you can get MP back in hard mode is by either finishing a chapter or by smashing boxes and hoping that you get MP shards. Hey doggo! Is that Johnny's mum?
My son suddenly told us that he was going to leave town. Oh, tell me it isn't true. He can't survive out there on his own.
Okay. I could stop and talk to everyone. If you guys want me to stop and talk to everyone, I can. But I was thinking about just sort of getting on with it a little bit. Alright, where do I want to go? I don't want to go down that way yet, do I? I thought there was something at the Talaga factory, but maybe I'm... No, not yet. Okay. getting ahead of myself. So I'll go back, I'll go down here and speak to Betty.
Think we could get some... I'm not gonna let you
Yeah. Have you played it in hard mode yet? I mean, not that you have to, obviously. I did it just because I wanted the platinum on this game. So I forced myself to do it. Am I going the right way? No, I've taken the wrong turn. But yeah, there's some games where I tell myself, right, I'm getting the platinum. There's other games where I'm like, don't care. Oh, here comes Betty.
Hey,
apparently her official age is 10. I don't quite know where they got that from.
Is Marlene with you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was kinda hoping she could help me find my friends.
I know someone who can help you.
Also, I have a
This
feeling
guy
we're
right
probably
here.
going to do some of chapter
Really?
4 tonight as well.
Okay, let me tell you all about them.
Do you
They have
guys
long arms
care
and
if I
legs,
skip
and
the
they're real skinny.
skip
They
the
like
bike,
places where there's
or
food.
do you actually want me to play
And
the
nice
bike?
people will
Because
give them treats
I don't
when
really like
they
that.
ask.
They really did. I mean,
Also,
have you
they-
seen about? Obviously, I don't want to
Oh,
get into
yeah.
spoiler
And they're
territory, but have you seen what they've done with Rufus's age?
cats.
They've also made Rude and
They're
Reno
friendly,
older.
So if you call
Rude,
them,
I
they'll
always
run.
thought Reno was
All
supposed to be like
3 of
23,
them.
24, but he's
Find my
28 in
friends,
this one.
Please.
I told Dad we're getting married and moving topside. What's the source of all life?
Oh, why'd you tell about our secret plan?
Yeah, so I have many theories about the Rufus thing, and I will more than happily squeal at you about them when I'm not possibly spoiling people in chat.
What's a big sword for? Aha, the man with the
You know, the item store's fallen in hard times.
No matter your needs or
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you're
What about the
in
ages?
Mercantown looking for work, right?
Yeah.
I've got to admit, I love Reno. He's actually
In that case,
Cloud and
maybe you could do
Tifa,
something
standing
about the Doom
where
Rats.
they're in
Them and
chapter
their
9.
were-rat buddies have been tearing up town looking for
I'm just
food
thinking
and
about
whatnot.
Jeffy.
Got into the
But,
store and made one hell
yeah,
of a mess.
I've got a picture of them in chapter 9, sort of back to back,
Oh,
and
you
then
think
as
that's
my
funny,
desktop
dude?
background,
Don't
I've got
worry.
Reno
I
from
saw you
chapter
crack a
12.
smile. Well, do the
My husband's
job
like,
and
"Oh,
you
for
can
God's sake."
laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
Okay. Let's see. So I've got rat problem to do, I've got cats to get. So one of the cats is here, so I'll get it on the way past.
Wait, did you hear that just...
But it has been, I last played this back in May, so there's some stuff that I probably would have forgotten. Yeah, I liked it when he was younger, but yeah, Reno is a cutie. I am here for it. Where am I going? I'll go up there.
Suppose I can start looking for a part-time baby.
Shops on Culver Street. Stock goods you won't find.
Hello, hello! Oh, what do we have here? I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so much about. You're not here to shop, are you? People were right. You look like you can handle yourself. So some Drakes have made themselves at home in the abandoned Talaga factory. Can't have that kind of trouble.
Yeah, I feel
around
like
here.
28.
My
I
regulars
don't know.
will do
I feel
anything to
like
get their hands on the scrap
he's
and
more
if
sort
they
of.
run into those Drakes, they could get hurt.
He feels more
Oh, yeah.
28 if you're looking at the
Much
adult
obliged,
children
sir.
version of him. I feel like
Head
he'd
on
sort of
over
be
to the
max
old
25,
Talaga
26,
factory
so
and
I
talk
just
to
sort of
Nargi.
headcanon it
He's
differently,
the
I
watchman
ignore it.
guarding the entrance.
But the Rufus thing,
Good
when I
luck. I'm
realised
counting on you, my friend.
the amount that they changed his age, I was like, oh, that actually coincides with something, and that makes me go, theory time. But I love Rufus, he's such a dick.
Keep it together.
all set.
See, in hard mode as well, it goes straight to Doom Rats, doesn't even bother with the Were Rats, it just goes straight to Doom Rats. Helps if I remember what the lock on button is, isn't it? That way.
It's on now.
Come on!
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Gotcha! Give him your all! Now's our chance!
Gotcha.
Don't give up.
Hang in there!
Keep it together.
Get off my Tifa.
Take it over. Let's go.
Yes, because I don't need to open that because I can't use it anyway. Yeah, do you know, especially the Nomura characters, he really knows how to draw pretty people, doesn't he?
Finally managed to get those Doom rats, huh?
I mean, yeah,
Thanks,
you've got...
guys. You're the greatest.
Well, everyone
You're
Final
so
Fantasy
hidden
VII,
there,
basically
I thought I might have to
everyone
close
except
up
Hojo
shop
is
for
pretty in
good.
Final Fantasy VII.
Hey,
Even
I'm
Janova's
not
pretty
you.
in Final Fantasy VII.
Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he
Oh,
liked
and
to
Corneo,
shop,
obviously. Ugh.
well, what do you say?
Daddy horny.
I'll make
Ick.
it worth your while, of course. Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear. Seventh Heaven, the new merc in town and my little store. I can see it now.
Yeah, you get
We're
excited.
gonna clean up.
You get excited. I'm here. You are unable to obtain
Oh, hey,
97 high
got some
potions.
real
What would I
nice
need
stuff in stock
97
if you're
high potions
interested.
for? Tell you what, I'm going to sell them to you because I can't use them anyway. So... I mean, I don't need the money, but... May as well just sell a bunch of these because I don't need them. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Take care of him. He's more important. Poor boy.
Don't worry, I told Weimer all about you.
So looking after the doggo is way more important. What's this? Oh, that's back to Betty. In fact, while I'm here...
Thanks to the awesome.
Just imagine. Does anyone
Done.
really need
Hey, what are you doing?
I like the fact that
trying
they've
to
all
get
got
a cat
different
to come
sizes
out.
and shapes
It
and
snatched one of my
different
pastries and
outfits.
scurried
It really,
in there. Will you be a
really sort of
dear and
adds
lend
to
me a
it.
hand?
Yeah, keep us oh, I should check. Keep us posted on how he's doing. Poor Rums. Land of the kitties.
This sucks.
I used to have a cat that looked like that, but I was like 8 at the time, so. I can't actually remember exactly where the other cat is. I'll have to do a bit of search around. That's fine. Not going up there yet.
Glad we no longer have a rat problem.
Actually, I think it might be right there. It is.
Wait, did you hear that just now? I think would have been.
I think that's all 3, isn't it? Super pretty.
Screw this.
What? They ran away?
She's so cute.
So, we're never gonna see them again? You guys! You came back! They
No,
said
the cats are rude,
scary
aren't they?
man
They're like,
was
I don't like
chasing
you. Maybe they're sensing all the Mako in him. HP restored. Love it, love it, love it. We like to see it. Just remembered I could run faster. Save a bit of time there. Personal space, respect it. Absolutely, I feel you, random guy that just ran past. Personal bubble.
Hey, the area around
Factory's
Just
off
crash
limits.
into that.
Drakes have been spotted inside. Huh? Wait a minute. Tifa?
Yeah,
Don't tell me
probably.
you're here to take
Doesn't
care of
strike
us.
me as a cat person.
Are you?
Right, I'm actually just
In
going to
that
take my
case,
little card
be
off
my
because
guest.
I'm getting really hot.
We believe
So
there's at
don't
least
worry, I've
two
got something
groups
on
lurking
underneath.
somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
There we go, that's a bit better. It's actually surprisingly warm, that thing.
Don't overdo it.
I got this. Gotcha. We gotta switch it out.
Deal with that.
I'll take over.
Worked up a good sweat.
Took care of that. Oh, is it? Oh, do you know what? I want to see if it works in here. I did just do a, I think it's weather, is it weather lookup? Yep, there we go. So if you put weather lookup and then the place, it will give you a weather update now. I've been playing around with the commands. I still haven't fixed the HUD one, but I've been playing around with some commands just to make it a bit more fun. I've also done a time zone thing, so if I'm like, oh, my time zone is so-and-so, you can just put in that and it will tell you what time zone is in for this time. So I'm going to add some more in when I've figured out all the codes, because I'm not great at coding. I'm 100% self-taught, so the stuff I don't know, I really don't know. But I thought it'd be fun just to sort of use my bot a little bit more. Although I'm thinking of switching bots, actually. I'm thinking of changing to MooBot, partly because it looks like it has more features, and partly because we call my cat Moo, and I couldn't resist. I've gone the wrong way. Let's go back around there. So yeah, if you want to check out my commands, I haven't got a stream deck yet, so I have to do it manually. But there's a list of all the commands you can use there. So
This won't take
if anyone
long.
knows how to fix my HUD command, I would greatly appreciate that.
Give me your best shot.
Let's do this. Deal. Keep it together.
Don't give up.
Oh, missed. From there. Tell you what, have that in your face. No, I didn't. Do that.
You're good at this.
So basically, because you have
Told you so.
because you have no MP, or you can't use any, you can't use any items, you really have to rely on like material. So actually, let me just take out healing, and I'll put in prayer for now. I thought I had a spare prayer. Where is there? It is. Okay, there we go. Because obviously anything that you can use, chakra and prayer, are really, really useful. Because obviously they don't use up any MP, but they do use up your ATB gauge, so you have to sort of weigh up when it's worth it and when it's not. Nothing. I can't use any potions. None at all. That's why I was just selling a bunch of them. So no potions, no Phoenix Downs, no ethers, nothing.
Bring it. Take the lead. Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
Smash. I can't smash that one. Yeah, so actually, do you know what's funny? Oh, Rufus, I spend most of my time running away from Rufus. Literally, I'm just like running around, but trying not to dodge roll so that I don't stop my ATB gauge going up. But yeah, that's probably going to be quite laughable, me fighting you, Rufus, because it was really difficult. I think it took me 3 times, I think, to get Rufus. Hell House, I actually got on the second go on hard, mainly because the first, I won't tell you what happens, but in the first attempt against him, something happens that you don't expect on hard mode, and you kind of go, oh, okay then, and that's what killed me the first time. But then the second time I actually killed him much faster in hard than I did in normal, so I think it's more about just sort of conserving your energies as much as possible. And actually, Aerith, if you don't use her in regular, Aerith becomes amazing in hard because obviously she can siphon, can't she? She can soul siphon. There've actually been some levels. Some, I'll tell you what is hard is the thing in the tray of graveyard. That's really hard. Because obviously you have to attack with magic as well, which you can't do.
Keep it up.
Okay.
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
Alright, what else do I need to do? Oh, nuisance in the factory is not quite done yet. Is it this bit? Yeah, Rufus is, he's a good fun fight though. He is a good fun fight, I'll give him that. What is it wants me to grab in here? I can't actually remember.
Don't hold back.
Oh yeah, there's more of them, that's why. That would be why.
Keep it together.
Let me handle this. Gotcha. Hang in there. Don't worry. Get back. Finish him off. Come on.
That's a win.
Alright, yeah, there we go. That was it. Yeah, I actually, the first time I played Reno, I died, I think, 4 times before I remembered I had Punisher mode. And then I killed him straight away. Well, I didn't kill him, but I beat him straight away. And Reno Rude, I actually did do that first time. But I pretty much can guarantee that now that I'm doing it on stream, I'm going to die in really stupid, embarrassing ways.
What a relief.
If anyone's watching me, I die in stupid, embarrassing ways.
You're the real deal, all right. Keep it up.
But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you seeing me fail.
I've worked with my fair share over the years, so believe me when I say that I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you're needed over at the Pillar. Apparently another flying bastard stirring up trouble. Bet you can't get enough of this, huh?
Well...
Yeah, it's great.
No, I get it. If you're good at something, might as well make it your living. May not know you. I know a man who's found...
Yeah, I mean, I do it even when my husband walks in the room. He actually did play a game for about 20 minutes earlier, which was amazing, because he's not a gamer. He fired up Forza and just played Forza for a bit. But yeah, he's really not a gamer.
I'll
But
bet a lot of people
even
are
if he walks in
talking
the
about
room,
it
I'm
right
like, fine,
There's this
dead.
amazing merc who
Moment
can
he walks
handle
in.
anything.
Nothing I've done around here has been all that special, though.
Oh, so you want more of a challenge, huh?
I just want more Tifa. I want all the Tifa. Alright, where are we going next? Back to Weimar? Yeah.
Never ask folks about their suppliers. I don't take kind of questions. So I was at the
Yeah, he like I say, he's not really a gamer. I actually bought it for him. Actually, no, I'll go around this way, don't I? Because it's thingy there. Yeah, I bought it for him because I'm terrible at those sorts of games. I don't really enjoy them anyway. But he's played Fall Guys. He played Fall Guys for a bit. He was actually really good. He was better than I was. I came very, very close to getting a crown on my first attempt though, but someone pushed me off a ledge right on the final bit, and I didn't like that very much. I'm not super competitive, but I don't like it when other people get competitive and ruin it for other people. I just don't think that's very nice.
It's you!
Yeah, he'll often watch me play games and be like, oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I knew it! So, the board here tracks how many monsters folks have taken down, right? A bigger number means a safer town, and who wouldn't want that? Just between you and me, though, they're pretty much
I just don't see the point. I don't understand. That's why I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games, because people get so ridiculous with it. And I remember years and years and years ago, I was playing Rainbow Six. That's sort of how many years ago it was. And people got, well, basically they wished horrible things on me that I won't say what they wished on me in chat, but I'm sure you can imagine. Because I beat them at stuff. And I was just like, that's really pretty pathetic. I'm not going to do that right now.
Cloud, I do hope you won't forget about
I won't forget about you, Chadley. I've already done your storyline.
A certain shopkeeper told me you paid him a visit.
But yeah, I'm just like, why can't we just all enjoy a game?
So
Is that a really outdated way of thinking now? Just want to enjoy a game.
Handle yourself in a fight.
I don't understand why people need
to
get kill shots and need to win
a
all the
rabid
time.
catch
Just
dog.
enjoy yourself, have some
Maybe
fun.
you heard people talking about it. Shinra mutt gone feral. Last sighting was in Scrap
I know, right?
Boulevard.
But yeah, it put me off.
you're up to
It
it?
actually put me off playing games for a while. There was other stuff going on in real
Got
life that
anyone
made me
else
busy.
around here
But
stands a
yeah, I missed a
Go
generation
get 'em, bud.
basically. I did PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, didn't even own a PlayStation 3, and then went straight to 4. Again, I wasn't listening to what he said. That's probably not ideal. I need to go back to Scrap. Alright.
Is there anyone who can trace off that some rabid dog is prowling the boulevard?
Just going to crash into people. Yeah, I haven't played that. My siblings have played that actually, so maybe I should give that one a go. But I haven't actually played it myself. Do you enjoy it? That's right. That is a good shout because it is really hot in here. There you are.
Here I go.
Right behind you.
Don't overdo it.
I got this. Lie down.
Pressured already, huh? Okay. Why don't you let me select what's going on?
My turn. It's on you.
It's really weird, it wouldn't let me select Bill. Basically, yeah, Tifa is my powerhouse. I actually leveled her weapons and everything up way sooner than anybody else's.
Bring it.
Damn it.
The combat schedule off in what sense? What did it? Like, was it just really sort of clunky or? boss music. I need to pick up the OST really.
Hey, over here! Tifa! Hey, Cloud! I drove the Hound into the area up ahead. He's pissed, so make sure you're ready.
Let's go. Yeah, I need to find out more about it really, because I see my siblings play it, and I do like to be able to do things with them because they live in a different country, and I like to be able to say as much as I can.
Hang in there!
Let's do this.
Not throwing everything all over.
Mainly because I don't think I've got... Do I even have it? No, I don't have Revive on CAD, so don't kill my team.
Don't overdo it.
I'll take over.
My turn.
I don't even have Cure on. Yeah, so look, I can't even select items, see that?
Bring it.
Why isn't it letting me select? It's really weird, I don't know why it's doing that. I need to put a revive on him just in case. I can't rely on that.
Let me handle it.
I love that song.
Hope you're ready.
Yeah, I'll ask him when he comes back. Should have done something.
It's on you.
I got this.
Need potions.
It's on you.
I got this. I can't. I won't.
My turn.
Thanks, Carby. I love Carbuncle.
Get some rest. Deal with that.
All set.
Face.
Watch yourself.
Let's do this. All right. You're mine.
Bingo.
Don't stop now.
Seizing the opening.
Get some damage.
Enough.
Attack.
Break yourself.
Come on.
Nothing to it.
That thing is a tank. I like the fact that this ties into the compilation though, that quest. How much do you know about the compilation, Pastel?
Took care of the dog, did you? Phew, we owe you one.
Gotta say, I've never seen a Shinra breed like that before. Out of
What's that,
curiosity, when exactly did it show up?
I don't know if you can see my
today.
little
The first reports came in just this
Ginger
morning.
over there. Hey, Ginger.
Why do you ask? Wait a
He's
minute.
having a snooze.
There's this crazy story about a research hidden right beneath our
Don't do
feet
that.
under the slums.
Huh. Really? That's news to me.
And here I thought you might know something I don't. Well, I guess not.
It's a big organization. There's lots of secrets I don't know.
You got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
Note to self, don't do that. Oh dear. I fell right down the back of my my TV unit there. Fail. Epic fail. Alright. So still on on me. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, I completely missed what he just said there. I need to go back to Talaga, do I? Yeah, looks like that's the only one I've got at the moment. Am I going the right way?
Thank you. That hound had us scared half to death.
Yeah, well, I only got it yesterday, so I'll be very sad if it didn't have. It's because I wanted to show off my cats. I always want to show off my cats. It'll be even worse when I get a dog as well, when we eventually move. This place is too small for a dog, so we couldn't get one. But when we get a dog, I'll be showing you my dog and my cat all the time.
There's this one dude in the watch.
Oh, that's the dead end. Where am I going?
There's this one dude in the watch.
Get out of my way, people. I'm on a mission. Literally.
If the planet's a living...
I gotta go smash things. Who's she talking to? There's no one standing there. What's going on? My game having a balk moment. They really are. Oh, there they go. Just materialised.
Tifa, you won't believe this. A cerulean drake blew in from the train graveyard, but these two clowns refused to get up their butts and do anything about it. Hey, is that? That is you, the new Merc. Then maybe you can help us out. The drake is in the old Talagar factory over there. But to reach it, you'll need to get a hold of a watch security key. You should be able to find one inside one of the crates. I forget which. Just smash them all.
Just smash them all. I can do that. I like to smash. Smash all the boxes.
If it ain't the Merc himself.
Yeah, animals in general really are cute. I'm a big animal lover, really am. I've had tortoises and cats, feral and otherwise. I had a feral cat that basically adopted us when I was a kid. She used to walk me to the bus stop in the morning. Tara, she was called. She was an evil little thing, but she loved us. Yeah, I've had cats, dogs, cockatoos, budgies, rats, mice, all kinds of fish. What else have we had? Tortoises. We had a squirrel that we helped it when it was injured, and it used to just hang out in our garden all the time. Spiders, snakes. I even used to take care of like snails and stuff when I was little because I love them. So yeah, the snail, I'm pretty much over it.
No holding back.
Oh no! Yeah, my mother-in-law's got cat allergies. So which is why she doesn't come over very often, because obviously we've got our cats, and I don't take very kindly to people. I've had someone come over and be like, "You need to put your cats away."
You're
and I'm
good
like,
at this.
You need to leave my flat then. Like, this is their house. This is their home. I'm not moving my cats for you. If you don't want to come in, then that's fine. The door's over there. Because I thought that was extremely rude. Yeah, I love snakes. Oh, it's so lovely. I mean, I get why people are scared of them. My nan's terrified of spiders. Although she's got better. She's, funny enough, she's mellowed out. She's got older. She's not scared of them.
Of course not.
Yeah, I get why people are scared sometimes, but I absolutely adore them.
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
Where am I going?
Locked up tight.
Oh yeah, I've got to smash all the boxes first. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was actually quite offended when because it was just sort of the girlfriend of someone that had come over, and I was like, how dare you? Like, this is their house.
You asked for it.
GTFO. Fun enough. I haven't seen very many years. Actually, I never saw that.
That's that. Not
Yeah, I was
bad.
like, don't really care, you're not coming into my place. Cats are more important to me. There you go.
That the key?
Yeah.
It is the key. Let's go sit on the bench. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand it. You know, people are like, oh yeah, let me shut away my dog. I'm like, why? Like, they're just going to think that they're in trouble. I don't want that. It's their place. The only time I ever shut them away is like when our fridge broke a couple of weeks ago and we had to get a new fridge. I shut them away because I didn't want them getting squashed, because the guys that were delivering the fridge couldn't see them. So I was like, in a situation like that, yes, I will shut them away, but no other reason, absolutely not. If it's a matter of their safety, yes. Any other reason, absolutely not.
This won't take long.
Not at all.
See ya. Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's over. Gotcha. Come on. Yeah, there. Too late.
Punch it in the face.
Nothing to it.
I love that Tifa's so mothering, yet she's like, I'm just going to punch you in the face now. Alright, come here, you.
Coming through.
Out of our way.
Smash that box, actually, just
Let me handle this.
I got this.
The problem with a fight like this, of course, is normally you'd be spamming the spells. Don't want to do that in there. It really does make you change the way you play. Like, I used to use magic quite freely in the original, but in the second playthrough,
Take the
very
lead.
much more about very much more about conserving magic and just using it to heal or protect as need be.
Let's do this. That's it. Don't overdo it.
I got this. Yeah. It's on you.
I got this.
There.
Get ready. That'll do.
Exactly. Yeah. I often like to rely on my magic for healing. I tend to play quite defensively. I will use my magic for healing and for barriers and things much more than anything else. Tifa special.
Watch yourself.
My turn. Deal with that.
All set.
Pressured.
Really?
What's that, a clown? Oh, it's frozen.
Keep it up.
Sort yourself out.
I won't give up.
Let's go. Bye.
That didn't need to be so messy.
Yeah, it's this game's definitely a lot more balanced. You can't just brute your way through it. You know, I mean, the Reno fight in the church is a perfect example of that.
And there he is. I knew you were the right man for the job. There's no denying you're the real deal. Not like these idiots with their excuses. Rather have one of you than 20 of them.
They're just doing their jobs. Can't expect them to be at your beck and call.
What exactly is it you're trying to say, Merc?
She does a complete 180 here, doesn't she?
Follow orders.
She's like, you're amazing. I'd rather have one of you than 20 of them. Oh, actually, you
Heard you
suck.
were
Get out of my
ex-Shinra.
face. We don't need you.
Guess I
You
shouldn't be
clearly do need me
surprised you could
because
go to bat
you
for
wouldn't
your
have
old
defeated that thing on
buddies.
your own.
Me? I'm just looking out for my people. All there is to it. Hell with you. We can take care of this town ourselves.
Go right
No
ahead.
more mercs
Next
or
time there's
Shinra.
Cerulean Drake,
We'll
you
build
take
up the
care of it
watch and
yourself,
kick you
Gwen.
all out.
I'll just stand and watch.
Okay then. That's another solid gig in the books. You know, the whole town is really impressed with what you've done. Keep it up, and you'll have enough work to keep you fed for a lifetime.
Well, thanks to you.
And don't you forget it.
So where do we get paid? The shop or something?
Yeah, but why don't we head back to the apartments first?
Yeah, did all our side quests.
Which lesson was that again?
Lesson 1. Got it? Anyway, let's go.
Yes. Alone at last. At last, my love.
Good job ridding us
Oh,
of that pest.
smack. I'm just gonna run into you.
Never know. Our daughter.
I was supposed to be working topside.
Glad you no longer have a rat problem.
One thing I always found funny about 7th Evelyn in the OG is that it says Tifa on the front. So I can only imagine they must have written that sign before they'd officially Romanized her name. Oh no! Have you seen this scene then? So if you haven't, then you're definitely going to enjoy it because it's a good scene. It's definitely a good scene. You missed me beating up some monsters, and these two are about to be super, super cute. But how is he? Poor little boy. Alright, let's talk to Mal.
Huh? Someone's back awful early. Not that I mind. Would you two be dears and swap your filters out for me? I left them in your rooms.
Sure thing.
Not so fast, you. Do me a favor. She needs a friend. A real friend.
Oh, poor boy. He's probably confused.
We're
What's been
already
going on.
friends.
We're already
So when she talks, are you really listening? Thinking about her and her
Such a
feelings? Or are you just going through the motions? Go on.
Yeah, that's what she told you, Cloud.
Let's take care of this real quick, okay?
Sure.
Come over when you're done.
It's a shame those door textures aren't better. I don't mind some of the textures that are a bit dodgy, but the doors and the flowers, I've got to admit, do bother me from time to time. Let's see. It's nice they actually gave him a bedroom in this one, rather than just sleeping on the floor in the bar in like in the OG. Yeah, Tifa has been basically my video game love for 23 years now. 1997 it came out. And she has been my video game love since then. The only time I didn't take Tifa out was trying to get a trophy
sec.
for Barrett.
I'll be done in a bit.
That was in the OG.
Finally. So, after you left the village, I let you off the hook before, back at the hall, but not this time.
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier.
Have you not played
right?
the OG?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
If I wasn't so crammed with games,
Thing
I would
is,
absolutely play the OG on
by the
stream
time I
right
finally made it in,
at the moment, but
I
I've
didn't
got to
need
get a couple
heroes
out of the way.
anymore.
I may drop Long
It was
Live the
nothing like
Queen for
what
a
we
little bit
dreamt of.
because
It was just
the beginning's
looking for
always
Shinra.
the same. The first few weeks are always the same, so I may sort of bring that back every now and again. So maybe I will play the OG in a few weeks. If you want to see it.
I'm sorry.
It's
I know
great
it's
fun.
a touchy subject.
Graphics are terrible, but it's great fun. At the time, they were mind-blowing.
Not exactly small talk.
Oh, you have watched it?
Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
I get it. Still, it's kind of funny. Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it, that we'd never meet again, and then here of all places we do. You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
So excited.
Really?
Oh, is
I
it?
mean, why not?
Yeah,
It'll be
it's a good
fun.
one.
Do you even have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
I'm not answering that question. What do you think I should go for? What do you think I should go for, outfit-wise? Do you have a preference? Do you want the blue outfit? Do you want the Cheongsam, or do you want the sort of short kimono-y type thing? Exotic? Oh, we've got exotic and mature. Personally, I'd go for exotic. I do like the mature one, but I'd probably go for exotic because I like her hair in exotic. What do you think? Yeah? Alright. I'll tell you what, I could always go back and play this chapter and we'll select mature next time.
Something exotic?
Oh, I've done it now, I'll just hit exotic.
Really? Then again, if we're making an effort, be sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
I love the look on his face there.
Will do.
Babies. Yeah, you won't see it
so
just
much
yet.
fun. You'll see.
Yeah. Maybe.
And on that happy note, I think it's time we head back to the bar. Come on.
You don't need a break?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
Yeah, because the mature outfit is the outfit from the OG, isn't it? Just obviously remade and upscaled and everything.
Hey, Marl, we took care of the filters, so we're gonna head back to the bar now.
Take care, you two. Oh, you're looking pretty chipper.
Marl always knows.
I don't feel that different.
Must be my imagination, then. Anyway, keep your wits about you, Merc. A token of my appreciation. Be good to her.
Stop giving me potions, I can't use them. Alright, so with all our little quests out of the way and with our discovery out of the way, let's head back to the bar. And I'm probably going to be absolutely terrible at this next bit because I think it took me 3 or 4 goes. I had to get used to the controls, but then it was alright, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to screw up now.
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Apparently does know best.
Maybe.
Always listen to Marl.
Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little while?
Nope, we've done all our quests. Mommy! She's so cute.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished.
Oh, Barrett.
Double time, Tifa.
You're a big softie on the inside. She is a precious baby girl. I love her. I absolutely love her. I think they managed to somehow make her even cuter
I'm really
in this
sorry,
version.
but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
Something hard. I'm not going to make the obvious joke.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Oh yeah, I think actually they really did an improvement on Barrett. I think a lot of his dialogue in the first one was quite clunky, where they were trying to be cool but they didn't really translate it properly.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Ah, but you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case...
I'm not entirely sure where she got that red liquid from, because there was nothing in there a second ago.
Our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Reference! Easter egg.
Beautiful.
Everyone loves an Easter egg.
I gotta go. Enjoy.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it.
Did it?
She was never on board with the
There's
bomb.
darts in P5R as well, isn't there?
To do or die.
I actually found that darts
If I've
harder
gotta put
than
my
this
life in
darts,
someone
but
else's
I'm
hands.
probably going to eat my words in a
I'd rather
second.
that someone was a professional, like you.
Could still kill some time.
Yeah, I've played a fair bit of darts in my time. Actually, I think my, yeah, I did it in 6. I can't remember if it's 6 or 7 that you need to do. I think it might be 7. But I'm going to screw out now, guaranteed. Because I've forgotten exactly what I need to do. Here we go. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I forgot it bounces around. Alright. Yeah, screwed that up. Alright. Let's hope for the bullseye. Damn it. Sucked. That was absolutely terrible. Alright. Yeah, I knew I would embarrass myself. It's always the way, but I'm fine with that. Oh, really? A friend of mine when I was a kid used to have darts in her back garden. That's better. It's more like it. Come on. Bounce around all over the place. Alright, so I need double 19. Okay, gotcha. There we go. 12 darts thrown. Yeah, to do it in 6, I think
Maybe
you need to
just
go
trim it.
50, 50, 50, 50, and then the double. But it wasn't as terrible as it could have been, so it's not too bad. Do you want me to change the music, or are we going to leave it on Tifa's theme? Which, as you could probably tell by my intro, is my favourite. But I'm happy to change it if you guys want to change it. Yeah, we'll leave it. Yes, we will wait for Tifa. Actually seems like quite a nice little bar considering it's in the slums. Oh, poor girl.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this.
Hi, Pink. How are you?
I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
Good to see you. Oh, thank you for the follow, Shadow. Very, very welcome. Thank you. So how's everybody been?
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
Celebrate before you've even done the job.
We won't be needing you for this next job.
Good, thanks, Pink.
Feel
Had a
free
long
to look
day.
for work
I had a big
Fine by
class
me.
workshop
That's
I
how
had
I
to
like
teach
it.
today, and unfortunately
No
it was with my most
contract,
annoying students.
no
But it's
obligation.
done now, and
Figured
I'm
you'd
working
say
tomorrow, and then I have a week off. So I actually won't be
The rest of your
streaming
payment,
Tuesday and Thursday
along with
next
a little
week because I'm going to
extra
be
for your
away. I will be
exemplary
streaming Sunday
service.
next week.
And
I'm glad
thus
to hear you're good.
concludes our
The audio is
business.
bugging out.
Gonna have to
Okay.
ask you to leave now.
Is it bugging for anyone else?
This is
or-
a private
Yeah,
affair.
I actually teach adults rather than kids. But yeah, I teach like professional qualifications.
Sorry, I tried.
So yeah,
We
today I
talked
had to
it
do a
over
big
a bit.
workshop.
In the end,
Okay,
we didn't
good.
want
I was
to
a bit
put
worried
so
it might
much
be my
on you.
end for a second
This is
there.
our fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there. No hard feelings, huh?
None?
It's fine.
We're good. As long as Cloud
Let's
pays
talk
it, it
more
probably
after
doesn't
I'm
care.
done here, okay?
Yeah, I actually,
Really?
I'm really
It's
happy.
fine.
I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. The only downside really is there's so
catch you
much
later.
red tape. There's so much
Sorry to
admin.
keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Your device is rude. Alright, I'm not going to talk to everybody because they actually get quite rude here, and I feel sorry for Cloud because they're all basically like GTFO. We're having fun here.
That hit the spot.
Damn, Biggs. Slow down.
Keep it tight. Ain't no room.
What's up with them?
It's the
Word is he
swagger
lives in
guys.
this town. Just shut up and wait. We'll find
Hey, brother.
This idiot.
You from around the way?
I guess.
Know a big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
Yeah, when they were all like, okay, you can leave now. It's like, hey.
Clever. Smell an opportunity
Very
to make
nice.
some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Yeah, we'll
Walk
talk.
with me.
Cloud, I love the way these guys swagger. It looks like they've pooped themselves. It really does. Look at the way they're walking in. See that?
Got something to say?
Seriously.
You looking
what are
at
you doing?
me?
They gonna fight? Or are they gonna recruit it?
Move it!
I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
move.
Look at all these assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Walmart. Alright? Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Will I
Unless
now?
you got some kind
Learn
of
to
death
walk.
wish, then be my guest.
After you, brother. Don't worry.
I ain't the backstabbing type.
Most days. Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before.
Yeah, they do. They
that
do indeed.
depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
That's where he's like, look at my little knife.
Shinra knows better than to stick
That's
its
not a
nose in
knife.
my boss's business.
This is a knife.
Like I give a shit.
Take that.
All right. That's that. Big man with a big gun for an arm, right?
How rubbish you are yet.
Hey, it's...
Why do you want it? So if they weren't Shinra, then...
Yeah.
Not my problem.
Bye-bye.
Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
Ominous shadows. So has everyone currently in chat played this, or... yeah, they weren't exactly difficult. It's just something falling over in my kitchen. Jessie!
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych. Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private?
The movie's alright, it's got its good points, but it's not a great story. But yeah, it's alright.
Guess I'll get right to the point then.
But yeah, the OG is good fun.
What have you got there?
An
Oh,
apology
what, Crisis Core?
for not getting you on the mission.
Or, well, actually, yeah, it probably would be Crisis Core, probably wouldn't be Full Crisis. I know you can get that on
What do you
emulator, but I
think it
haven't
is?
played it. I do know the storyline, but I haven't played it.
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Yeah, I haven't actually played Crisis Core myself because I didn't have the console, but I've watched a video of it.
I want you to come
I have
with me
played
to the
Dirge of
Sector 7
Cerberus.
plate. I'll give you
And
the
I've watched
details on the way.
I've watched a thing of Before
That's
Crisis.
fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
Yeah.
I do.
Little
but
puppy.
If I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I? A down payment.
Oh, hello, Moomins. Someone's awake. I'm not going to show you her on camera like I did with him because I don't want to drop the camera
We'll be
again.
back before morning, in case you were planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got
Yeah,
everything
the
you need
thing is with
before we
Dirge of
leave.
Cerberus
I'll
is...
wait here.
Actually, let me just save it quickly. But yeah, Dirge of Cerberus is not great, to be fair. But I got it with its original PS2 release. But yeah, the story obviously adds on to this, but it's super spoilery.
You all set?
Let's go.
Awesome. Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
Alright, so we're going to be moving on to chapter 4. I'm going to put it to chat. Does anyone want me to do the bike scene, or are you okay for me to skip it? Because personally, I
just another
don't really
job.
care about the bike scenes. I do have a PS2, but I think it might have died a death since the last time I used it. It didn't fire up when I tried to plug it in the other day. Yeah, the thing with Dirge is that the story definitely drew on, and obviously they reference it here, like with the Wrathhound that we fought, and obviously it expands on a lot of stuff that happens in here. But I just didn't really like the gameplay.
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left.
Yeah, alright, I probably will skip
is
the
why we
bike
borrowed
sequence
these
then,
bikes.
because I just
Need a
can't be
lift to the
faffed
plate?
with the
How
Roche
did
fight.
you guess?
Easy. You've been acting
Hello,
weird.
Smelly.
Like
Don't
talking
climb
about
up there, you're
one
not allowed.
thing when you're obviously thinking about
What did
something
I
else.
just say?
Yeah, and don't get me
Don't
started on all that
just say.
pep.
She's
All right,
such a
I'll give you
naughty
that.
boo-boo.
But how did you know I wanted to head topside? Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No, we just figured you wanted to see your parents,
You
that's
can
all.
sit here if you like. She's
Nailed
had.
it, huh?
You would think
Yep,
that she's not
right
had
on the
attention.
head.
She has had attention
Seeing as
all
we don't have
day.
any
She's
family
been
of our
climbing with
own,
me
how
all
about
day.
you let us be a part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Yeah. Oh, she's just
Are
fluffed
your
everywhere.
parents still around?
But yeah, I mean, obviously, I actually quite enjoyed his second fight, but I don't like the motorbike
then.
stuff very much.
Guess you're all
In
invited.
fact, the Biker
Here's
Boy
to
trophy was one of the
awkward
last ones I
family
got for this. I found mainly what was annoying me is that Biggs and Wedge kept getting in my way. Get out the way, get out the way.
I take it you boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's
Well, I
lay
heard
down some
apparently he was supposed to be in it more, but they had to cut his roll down. No, the outfit's not yet. The outfit comes actually later in the game, Jeffy.
Just so you know, I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
So we just started
Because of all
chapter
the
4.
Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. That was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Let's say you're right. So what?
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But since I can't get in touch with my supplier,
I have to keep reminding
the only
myself not to
option
say
is
spoilery
loot a
things.
warehouse owned by
It's my
Shinra.
own rule, and I'm like, no, don't say that, don't say that.
Good luck with that.
With your help, we won't need luck. ID scan, ready?
Alright, let me skip this bit because I just don't care. Yeah. I know, right? Who needs helmets? There's just, you know, people with swords down there, there's people with guns down there, there's machines with guns down there and lasers. Who needs helmets?
Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company.
Right, so basically there, Jeffy, all we've skipped is a fight sequence where you fight this guy on the bike. So they make it skippable for a reason, because a lot of people are just like, no, I'm done, I'm moving on. You do have to do it the first time, that's what you do it the first time.
Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Jesse, take over.
Huh?
This bit here, this move is so adventurous. You are my bot. I can't wait till I get a proper gamer chair.
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours.
He did make me laugh. He kind of reminds me a little bit of a more
Maybe next time we can
more
keep it just
ridiculous
between the
Demix,
two
if that
of
makes
us.
sense.
Maybe.
Because obviously Demix is ridiculous in his own way. And I've got theories about Demix, but I think a lot of people
Until
have
we
the same
meet
theory.
again, my friend!
But yeah, he just reminds me of Demix.
We did it!
Go team!
Don't get too excited.
He's just got longer hair. Maybe he is to Demix what Reno is to Axel. Because Axel is so definitely Disney friendly, Reno.
You failed the test.
What test?
Driving.
I'm great at driving.
I'm great at driving, says
Great
every
at
man.
scaring your passengers, more like.
Not used to having any.
Maybe you should just let me drive.
No, you're fluffed everywhere.
Guess I'll take one for the team and be your back warmer again.
Jessie is so thirsty in this version. She really is. Again, everybody's thirsty in this version. But Jessie is the
Would you
most.
look at that? It's the end of the ride.
Again, it's hard not to be thirsty with this game. They're all so pretty.
We'll
It's
go
by
on
pan
foot from
heaven, this
here.
game, isn't it?
Don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Oh, just you wait, Jeffy. You've not seen Reno yet.
They got you pretty good.
Oh, and I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry.
And rude.
We'll
Rude
top
is
you
hot
up
too.
soon enough. Now let's roll.
Nothing wrong with having some serious thirst when it comes to this game. You actually won't see Reno for a while. To be fair, I actually didn't like his voice in this game as much as his original voice. It's not bad, I just preferred his old voice.
The residential area's just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors?
Oh, Smelly is back. Hey, Smelly.
You've got an arm on ya.
Don't climb up there either. Come on, you know the rules. Do what he's doing. Have a snooze. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad voice. I just preferred, I can't think of his name now. I keep thinking Gideon Emery, but that's, of course, that's
Employee
Biggs.
Housing District, where they put you when your
What
parents
was his
worked for
original voice
Shinra.
actor's name?
While
It's
the
gonna annoy me if I
reactors
can't
were
think of
slowly
it.
killing the planet, we were living the
Oh,
good
I'm going
life.
to Google it quickly. Moomins, get down from there, come on. She's so naughty. You are a naughty torty. Reno, 5.7. Copy image address. Alright, so Jeffy, that is Reno. And Reno voice actor. Why am I typing with one hand? Because I'm holding this. And it's going to be Advent Children version. Quentin Flynn, that was it. I knew it had a Q in it. Quentin Flynn, that's his name. Quentin Flynn, that was it. I knew it had a Q in it. Oh, that's just given me a... There we go. And we're back. I know, right? He's such a little shit. I love him as well. Absolutely love him. He's the one that I'm writing in a story with Tifa. And we have started a thirst in Jeffy. You'll see him probably in an episode or two's time. I love the little, look, the little Moogle thing on the back of that. I love it. He is an asshole. I'm definitely permitting that term.
Folks here must be living up
Join
3
the
or
fight
4
and keep
times
Midgard
what I
safe.
do.
Now recruiting. Oh, it sent it to me as a modded thing because I haven't specifically permitted the word asshole apparently, so it came to me to allow it.
Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
And she loves guests who ask for seconds or thirds.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do.
What are you doing?
Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Okay.
She's currently climbed into a box that's a bit too small for her, and she's attempting to lick herself at the same time as sitting in the box. It's not working very well. So if you can hear some weird noises in the background, it's my moo-moo. Yeah, swearing is more than fine in this stream. In fact, I think it's one of the rules where it says swearing is inevitable because I do
With
swear.
your help,
So.
we won't need luck.
I try not to too often, but
You'll
I do
take
swear.
on just about any job, right? Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me?
Yeah, I know, right? He's Can you see him over
Go in
there?
through the back door when the
He's
coast
fast
is clear.
asleep on
The
the side of
signal
my
will be obvious.
cushion, next to my Disney princess cushion. And she's in a little box over by the fish tank. Hello, kitty.
Once the lights come on, it's go time.
Now, I like to, when people tell me I swear too much, I say, oh, but have you not heard about apparently people that are more intelligent will swear more often? Right, that's my excuse.
Time to
That's the
go.
reason I do it. I just try not to use words that are too bad, because I know some people don't like specific words. When I was in America, I remember using a word that's considered really bland over here, like kids will say it over here and nobody cares. And the whole room stopped and like gasped and clutched their pearls and they were like, you can't say that. It's like, why? But yeah, they considered it a horrifically bad word and I was like, it's not bad.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors.
Yeah.
Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the
I
right.
love that they perfectly rendered
That's where
like
you'll find
her little house coat and everything. Oh, that's a nice bag. And they're not matching one down there. But that's a nice bag.
Sorry about dropping in like this again. This will always be your home.
We'll be chatting Mama in
Yeah.
the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet.
Whenever they
There's
used to
no
tell
way
me off
she'll
for swearing,
ever
I'd be
hear.
like, I learnt it from you.
Dad'll be in
sad.
there, but it's okay.
Poor Jessie. Yeah. Begins with a T, ends with a T. Yeah, and they were like, oh, you can't say that. And I was like,
I need you to
kids say
grab
that
his
at home.
Shinra ID
What's
card.
the
Yeah, I
issue?
know I
I
should
was like,
do
it
it
wasn't the C
myself,
word. I
but-
don't understand why you're so obsessed with it.
But
But
I
yeah, they all
honestly
acted
don't
like
think
I'd
I'm
just
up
said the
to
most
it.
foul thing ever.
Just do this for me, okay?
Okay. Well, first, we're going to nose around your room, Jessie. Because we're mean like that.
No, not here.
Waiting for.
I love these pictures. Like Jessie with the wrench.
Jesse.
Jessie, actress girl. Really nice touch, I think.
What's this?
We're going to read the letter because we're nosy.
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry for not getting in touch sooner, but I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress now. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of help from people along the way. But I managed to land a starring role. And closed our 2 tickets to my play.
Oh, the word is
Looking forward
twat.
to seeing you both there.
Jessie Raspberry as the princess?
My dad, he was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Thanks.
Yeah, so over here it's considered like really throwaway. It's not even really considered a swear word or that much, you know. People say it and they're just like, whatever. But I said it once in America and everyone acted like I was the most awful person. Yeah, if it's not on the auto banned list, then it's not one that I've banned because I say it.
Please, take more.
Yeah, I was just so shocked, and it's why I started sort of joking that we're divided by a common language. We speak the same language, but it may as well be a different one.
Mission accomplished.
When are you going to give up on the Gold Saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jessie.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
Yeah, I've got a few Australian friends, so that word, of course, they view that word as totally normal. They use it in everyday conversation. So it does pop out of my mouth a few times, so I try not to do it on stream. But if it does pop out, I have pre-warned that swearing is inevitable.
Oh, good.
Sure, I can't tempt you with
And in fact, my
some more?
tagline on the
a couple
PlayStation and my
slices.
tagline on Twitter is
Right.
expletives and tea. So
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys.
because that's
You
what
don't
I
want
am.
me
I'm
going
made
to
up of
work on an
expletives and
empty
tea
stomach.
and cat hair.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
This it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 annex.
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
It's fine, you can stay there.
We came
He's
all
having
this way
cuddles
just to eat
today.
pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy?
The two of them were
You're
both
gonna
crawling
earn
all
every
over me when I was
slice
trying to
helping
work,
Cloud.
so
Just
They've had
do the
plenty
thing
of
where you draw
attention.
everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents.
but he's a real
What's the
creature
word
of
again?
habit.
Maybe I'm more nervous
When I
than
wake up in the
thought.
morning,
Diversion.
if I don't cuddle
Nice
him
one,
and give him a
military
kiss
man.
before I get out of
So
bed,
what? Does
he
this
gets
mean
upset
we're
because
gonna
my
have
husband
some
gets up
Shinra
earlier
folks
than I
out to
do.
dinner?
As soon as my husband gets up, a cat jumps in his
well what
face.
you mean.
So when I wake up, I have to
While
give him a
you're
kiss and a
inside,
cuddle before I get
we
out of
make
bed,
sure
or he
the
gets
guards
the
are
grumps
focused
for the
on the
whole
outside.
day.
Yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the
There you
front
are.
gates and make for the
He's like,
warehouse
"You're talking shit
plaza.
about me, aren't
The
you?"
more hell you
Put his
raise,
ears
the
back.
more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much.
Yeah,
I'll be
definitely.
in and out. I'll
She's
send up
much
another
more of
flare
a,
when I'm
if she's
done.
in the mood to be
We
your
rendezvous
friend,
in the vacant
you need
lot
to
up
be her
ahead.
friend.
Hold on.
If she's not,
How
then
are
you
we
need to leave
supposed
her
to get
alone.
back to
It's
the
funny, I was
slums?
sitting on that
Wait
sofa
for the first train?
earlier,
No.
and
I
she's got
wanna
into
be
a bad
back
habit
before
because
that.
I sit right there,
Don't
and she
worry.
sits on this,
I have something
this
worked out.
arm,
Let's get this
and
done.
she's got into a bad habit of rolling over, but she rolls over too far and expects
That
me to catch
diversion's
her.
not gonna create itself.
And I did catch her, but then I was cheeky and I
Jesse's
moved
dad
my
was
arm
in
and she fell on my leg and she
Yeah.
got a bit of a mood with me after that. But it was just too funny to pass up.
poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a
Aw,
show
that's
with the Gold Saucer.
adorable.
What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress.
I
Worked
love the
her
detail.
ass
Look at
off
the
for
detail on those
years,
cars over there.
Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
This is so
collapsed
sad,
from
this bit.
overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. And that's what got her into planetology. Led her to seek out Avalanche.
Hydrate.
How far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it.
No.
Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now.
She does bite my husband occasionally because she and my husband have
So
little
if
play
we don't
fights.
shut down the reactors soon?
You'll get
But she
caught
does
up in the
not
flow.
do that to me. She does not swipe at me.
What's so funny?
She does not bite me.
Just that I understand
There's been a
how you
couple of
feel.
times where she's sort of got into a bit of
Like
a
most of the time.
a bit of a feisty mood, and she's kind of gone like that, and then she realises it's me, and she stops herself because I don't have any truck with that. Like, I will play with you, but if your claws or your teeth come out, no. So she
Mako's the
knows not to
essence
do that.
of
Whereas my
life
husband,
itself.
he's got quite a few scars because they
Memory,
play, and she
hope.
sometimes she
It's not
forgets.
something you burn
But
in
normally
the ashes
she's
just to keep
careful
the
with
lights
him
on.
when she does that. But
No.
a couple of times she scratched him a bit too hard. But I don't know if you can see it. I've actually got a dodgy thumb.
Don't tell Jessie about this
Anyway,
little chat, okay?
can you see that
When she
that
gets
big
pissed,
scar
ooh, she
I've got
gets
on my thumb
punchy.
there, all the way around?
Well, no promises.
He's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
So I'm a little bit funny
Not my
about
problem.
things
This
around
guy.
my hands. I am
Hey,
definitely the strict
it's
parent.
the
Oh
lot
yeah. I
Jesse
mean,
was
they
talking
get
about.
don't.
We
But
rendezvous
they are
here when we
spoiled.
got what
They
we
also
paid
get
for.
lots of love and attention and fluff
stay
from me.
hidden. Wait for the
But
signal.
I don't like.
So
He
quiet.
doesn't understand how to play. We've tried to
Just need to
socialise
get
him that way,
past
but he
this
doesn't.
gate. Wait.
But yeah,
Where are the
so she
guards?
looks at me and she goes, and then she's like, oh no, not that. And then she goes and fights with Rob instead. Yeah, it is out of love, and she adores my husband. She absolutely adores him. She loves him to bits, but I'm not. I don't. Yeah, big old scar. It's got stitch marks as well. I had
someone
6
beat us
stitches in
here.
that.
And I don't think it was
It
Jesse.
happened
This had better not get in
15
the way
years
of
ago
our
now,
plans.
somewhere around there.
It won't.
It's also part of the reason why I'm not so great at action games, because my thumb sometimes spasms or it hurts.
See anyone.
Because I cut through some nerves,
Hey man, the
so I
plaza's
have to be
down
fairly careful with it.
warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
Alright, I'm just going to give it a real quick save. As we haven't saved since chapter 3. I'm also going to keep going for a bit. Normally I'd be shutting down around about now because it is midnight, but I only have to work tomorrow and then I'm off for a week, so I'm going to keep going for a bit. Which could prove very, very silly, because this is going to be a
No
really
need
tough
for us
fight.
to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
I may actually be really, really cheeky and
Guess there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds
swap
before the
carbuncle
main
in.
event.
Man, I get really hungry.
Yeah, I
when I'm
can't wait.
nervous.
The people today were so aggravating. So basically, I have this one particular group. Now, most of my students are wonderful people. They're really, really nice. But this particular group, because obviously I'm teaching a professional qualification. Oh, you get your tyres fixed. But yeah, because I teach a professional qualification, most of the people are already working in that profession and they think that they know it all. And I'm like, you don't know it all or you wouldn't be on this course. So can you shut up and actually listen to what I'm saying to you? But they really think that they're better than it, and it aggravates me. None of my other groups are like that. But yeah, so it kind of annoys me a little bit. I'm actually going to take away Bahamut because he's going to be completely useless in this fight, and I'm going to give him Carbuncle. And I've got to remember that I can actually block, because I've not been doing that so far.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
I'm good.
Okay, let's go over the plan one last time.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've got another 3 to 5 months
start
worth
things
of
off
them.
by
It depends on
cutting loose
how
where everyone can see you.
how quickly I can
And us?
get them to their
We're
exam
the
board.
backup.
But I'm really looking forward to just
First, we
yeeting them
climb
off
high
the course
enough to
and
get
go.
a vantage
I'm
point.
actually going to have
Then
a
we go to
conversation
town
with
on
them. Oh, this scene. I'm actually going to have a conversation with them when they're one-on-ones and be like, do you actually want to get off this course, because I'm sensing negativity from you and you're causing an issue.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't particularly like people, which is funny because I'm a
So,
teacher. But,
what did you want to talk about?
Baby Tifa, your turquoise dress.
When spring comes, I'm
I love
leaving
Kelsey
town.
Ponytail as well.
I'm going to
So
Midgard.
Babies.
Should have
Oh, I
figured.
love the fact that they focus on his
all the
eyes
guys
there,
were
so you
leaving.
can see how they've changed with the Mako.
But I'm not like
Look how
that.
blue they were.
I'm not going just to look for work.
I'm not like the other boys. Notice me, Tifa.
I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Oh, they're precious babies.
Yeah. So I won't be back for a
I
long
would wear that
time.
dress as well.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I mean, he was only, what,
I'll try.
13, about to turn 14 there.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble,
I feel so trapped.
promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
Such a beautiful sky. Could you imagine going from that to the Midgard slums and just seeing steel above you every day? Sadness. And then fade back out to his Mako eyes. Got to rescue your Tifa.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
Alright, time for a big fight.
The signal!
Which I'm probably
All
going to
according to plan.
have a big epic fail on.
Right.
They really are beautiful, aren't they? They're actually less green than I was expecting them to be. The way they describe them in the OG is makes them seem like they're going to be a lot greener, but I actually quite like the choice they went with. I both love and hate this fight, by the way. It's good fun and it's challenging, but it's also really
I don't see any intruders. Maybe they went home. Oh, hey, over there.
One-man army. Come and get it.
Target sighted.
They are.
Light him up!
Precious little time babies. Yeah, bigs. So yeah, Jeffy, in a lot of the Final Fantasy games, there's a Biggs and a Wedge, and it's because of the characters from Star Wars. Oh, hold on. It is going to kick the feck off. It is.
Spotting more intruders! Send backup! Focus on the other one! Quick! There's our chance!
That's that. Come on.
What the hell are the others doing? Yeah!
Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex. All units, proceed to location and secure. Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex. Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex. Hostile numbers confirmed. Threat minimal. Engage and subdue. Repeat.
What is this shit?
Oh yeah, I couldn't even remember what the block button was for a second there.
Bring it. I see you. Shit.
Oh, much easier. Smack you in the face with my big sword. Yeah, they're based on Star Wars characters. Yeah, there's a Sid in nearly every Final Fantasy as well. Or in the case of Final Fantasy XII, an Alcid and a Sid Orphus.
Time and I got you.
And I think Final Fantasy XV had a Sid lead, didn't it? But I've got to admit, I couldn't get into 15. Actually, although I wasn't hugely enamoured with the combat, it was the
Let's do this.
You deserve to die!
Won't last long.
You won't get through! Goodbye.
Seriously, I'm getting shot from her. Oh, was there a Sid too as well? Oh, should probably pay attention.
Alright. Let's finish this. Not looking good.
Oh, come on. Now, move.
All good.
So long!
That's that.
Biggs and Wedge, you could be helping me out a little bit more here. I'm going to get sorted for bed, not in the morning. Okay. Alright, we'll catch you tomorrow, and I'll check in on your stream tomorrow as well. But yeah, sleep well and take care of poor little Lums for us. Oh, you're the best too. I'm really enjoying the little community we're building. It's great fun.
Don't worry, I've got this. Catch me if you can.
But yeah, so what I was saying about Star Wars is, Biggs and Wedge are two characters in Star Wars. So, you know, in the number 4, so the first one that got released, release-wise, not chronologically, A New Hope. There's two characters in that called Biggs and Wedge, and they actually live, and they sort of become Luke's buddies, and they fight with him. So, because the people that make Final Fantasy, I think it was 6, might have been 5 or 6, was the first one that Biggs and Wedge popped up in. But now they're in pretty much every Final Fantasy since then. So in this one, obviously, they're Avalanche members. In 8, they're 2 Galbadian soldiers and they're antagonists, minor antagonists. But yeah, there's a Biggs and Wedge in pretty much every Final Fantasy ever since then. Wrong one. I do actually have shortcuts set, and do you know what? I always forget all my buttons on, so I think it's easier to do it wrong way.
Hasty dreams! Come again! Am I gonna die?
When it comes to brute force, you just can't you just can't beat triple slash. Come on, stay alive just long enough, come on. Come on. Crap. Oh crap, I didn't give him cure. I knew I'd forgotten something.
Right.
See you later, Jeffrey.
Ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show,
Not quite
man.
rich.
If only the ladies loved you that much.
Burn.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
I can't believe I forgot to equip him with cure. Dum.
Of course they stole mechs here.
You ready?
Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
No. Get up.
I won't give up.
I don't even have light to do that.
I'm waiting.
Lock, self, lock.
Bring it.
No, not how to start
Gotta
a
be
shit.
careful. No holding back.
No, fuck, don't do it again.
All good. No more playing nice. That's it. Going in. Duty calls.
I don't mind the material system, it's just like I forgot to equip them properly, which is my own fault. No, I just need to stay long enough. Wait, come on, stay alive. No, stay alive. If I take the first one, if I can take this first one out, it'll be okay, because then I can focus on the other one. 2 this time. Alright, that's the other one. 2, are you? That.
Get ready.
Thank you, Carbuncle. You what, Carbuncle absolutely saves your ass in hard mode. It's not even fun.
It's on now. Let's finish this. Brace yourself.
Just slightly too slow.
Now that's what I call teamwork. Stay where you are.
Yeah, I thought it was cute as well. I personally like that one. I know a lot of people don't, but you know what? F it. It's not their game, it's my game, so I'm going to do what I want.
All right, assholes, show me your hands.
Here he comes. Because I know obviously you're supposed to say he can take out the mobs for you and blah blah blah, but I actually don't use Ifrit very often. I actually don't use a lot of the big ones often because there's a lot of places you can't even summon them because they're too big. So
You know
messed
what
up
I
my
want.
bike.
A second game.
Payback, indeed.
Just the two of us. You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
Fall
I bet
back.
the voice actor felt so sick doing this.
Right.
His hair is amazing, isn't it? I was just thinking actually, his beard is a little bit like Johnny's. It's just a bit more full. It's not got 3 lines. He's got a bit more. I love that little bounce. He's like, yeah, that's ready to go.
It's been a
I'm ready
long
to go.
time
Limbered.
since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But for all the miles on the clock, I'm just as
Pretty nice
fast as I ever was.
All right. Brace yourself.
Oh shit.
Try me.
Lightning. Should have dodged that really.
Time to burn. Shit.
I'm crap at dodging today. What's wrong with me? Maybe because it's getting a bit late. My reflexes aren't what they normally are. Yeah, my reflexes definitely aren't what they normally are right now.
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line!
Get ready.
In the blink of an eye!
No holding back.
Shall I keep you company?
All good.
In the blink of an eye!
So long.
Shall I keep you company?
I see you. Gotta be careful.
In the blink of an eye!
He's gonna get me.
Oh, you
there we go.
got?
He got me. Oh, hold on. He's trying from before spell. I was too slow. This is what I mean, I'm not great because my thumb's not great, but it is what it is. But I got to chapter 4 without a death, so not too bad. Next time I'll equip myself with a damn cure.
Now that's what I call teamwork. Stay where you are. Yeah.
Alright, let's skip this because we've just seen it. It's fine. I knew there was a immediate death coming. I wasn't sure. I think it's because I'm up later though. But I just thought, fuck it, I don't care today. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to do a fire spell on you.
Calling fire. Burn. All right. Anytime now. Here we go. So long.
Blade. Right in the face. It's actually fun. It's the first time I've ever died to Rush.
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line.
I got to admit, it's quite a fun fight.
Brace yourself.
Shall I keep you company?
Both jumped over each other. Oh, well, I jumped over him.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you, Money Goo. Most appreciated. Welcome to the stream.
Shall I keep you company?
All good. Try me.
Open up the throttle.
Calling fire.
Feel my fury.
All right.
Shall I keep you company?
Won't last long. Still in it.
Bloody
In the
fine.
blink of an eye! Shall I keep you company?
Burn. Shit.
In the blink of an eye!
No holding back.
I only have eyes for you! Oh, that's enough!
Still in it.
Shall I keep you company? In the blink of an eye!
Calling fire. You're done.
Give it to me!
Bye bye. Yeah, the motorcycle. I'm just rubbish at those sorts of games, to be honest. And
Satisfied?
the bike fight later on, I found really difficult as well. It took me, I think, 3 or 4 goes to get that one first time round.
With such fleeting pleasure.
But yeah, I'm just not very good at sort of driving-y type mini games or games in general. So, but yeah, it's nice. You know, I like having a bit of a challenge. That's why I like playing on hard mode, because you know you can't use any items. So I couldn't have chucked a potion on myself. I couldn't have chucked an ether on myself. I couldn't have. I'm obviously not Phoenix down because there's only one of me, but it just makes it that much harder. And it's, you know, there are some games where I'm absolutely rubbish at the hard mode, and there's other games that I find quite easy on hard mode. I mean, like Dragon Age Inquisition, I've played on Nightmare, but I've also played it on casual. So I just go with whatever I feel like, to be honest. You know, Nier, I played most of it on easy, just simply because I was on vacation at the time, and I was a bit frazzled. So I played it on easy, but I don't care. I'm happy to admit that, because I played it for the storyline. I didn't play it to be like, oh, check me out, amazing,
really
I can dodge
must
every
do
single
this
bullet in
again.
a bullet hell. I did it because I wanted to enjoy the storyline while I was
Until then, try
on
not
pain
to
meds.
die.
So
I'll see you on the road, my friend.
It is good fun actually. Hard mode actually isn't as hard as it sounds. The trick to hard mode, half of it is skill, half of it is loadout. If you've got the right loadout, you seem to go. Maybe I should try and extract that now and play it. Just randomly play it. This is for you, Pastor. I love all these cutscene fights. It's like, yeah, why are you that slick when I'm playing as you?
Let's go. Right.
Or like when you're in games and you're like bash, 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 and it takes like 10 hits, and then it goes to a cutscene and they hit it in one and kill it, and you're like, can't do that.
Run! Run while you can! Friendly! Stand down!
It's the paramilitary version of Avalanche.
Your team shouldn't be here.
Which again I really like because that's pulling in Before Crisis. Have you seen the Before Crisis stuff? We were talking briefly about it earlier, but I didn't see if you'd seen the storyline to Before Crisis or not.
Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another Avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass.
They've been a real pain in the ass? You guys are the extremists.
So then why are they here?
Beats me.
Yeah, there are some things that you can find it, or there's I can't remember exactly which one it's one of the Final Fantasy VII dedicated sites actually has like a script and a bunch of screens. I'll see if it's the one, if you type in Final Fantasy VII timeline, there's one, it's all blue and it's got symbols on it. That's the best one to go to, I think.
I think we're the only ones who realize.
Yeah, Before Crisis was cool. I think it's a shame that it was Japan only. I know why it was Japan only. Obviously, they had technical issues, and they actually ended up not being able to bring it to the Western world just simply because our technology couldn't handle it. So I get why, but it is sad because it was pretty cool. The storyline gives you much more depth to like to the Turks, and gives you much more depth to Rufus. And I always make the joke that President Shinra likes to press the Sephiroth button.
We stuck around or went back.
Because basically every time something happens, he's like calling Sephiroth. And it's like, yeah, come on, you do have other people, you know.
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. Squad A will set up here to search the suspect.
Yeah.
We will establish a perimeter. Roadblocks included. Contain the situation.
You made it! Over here!
Okay! Let's go!
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge?
Yeah. Young Rufus with a different haircut.
That was close.
Oh, Rufus is such a dick. He's a sexy dick.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Come on. Not my finest hour.
You get hit?
Just wings, I think.
I'd say that was pretty fun.
Really? Let me see.
Yeah, tell you what, I could
doing this here? That's wow.
If
you guys are the worst.
Do you read like fanfic and that sort of stuff, Pastel? Because if you like, I could write you a short story about Rufus if you want.
Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear.
I've been feeling like I want to write a story centering on him a bit more. And I do have a week off coming up, so I'll probably do that a little bit while I'm sitting in the car on the way to the ferry.
Smile I spy?
It's not
I find it's really good practice for my novel, actually. because when I'm having a bit of a slump, I just write a little bit of fanfic, and that helps get the creative juices going again. And then I jump on. Just come up with you know, if you want him in a pairing, or if you want it like a gen fic. You know, who would you like to see him with, or do you want to see him with anyone? Is there a specific, I love the sneaky loading scene here. Is there a specific scenario you'd like to see him? Just drop me a note and I'll write it for you. And if you've got an AO3, I can dedicate it to you. I can dedicate it to you anyway, but I can dedicate it to you directly if you've got one.
Coincidence?
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further notice. I repeat, for your safety, go home.
I heard someone say it was an attack.
Hey, it was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack. For your safety.
Yeah, I've been writing. I've written 2.5 Reno Tifas. I'm still working on one. Yeah, just drop me a note. I love this cranky old lady. She's like, no, F off. Don't touch me. Yeah, just drop me a note if you've got a scenario you want me to do, and I'll do it. I used to do that a lot in lieu of birthday presents, because I couldn't afford birthday presents, so I used to write people stories.
Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
Actually, I don't know why I'm looking for loot. I can't use any of it.
Me too. For your dad's sake. Hey.
It's just that loot goblin nature that I've got. Give me all the loot.
Cloud was just saying how he hopes to come back and try the Midgard special next time.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's...
What's wrong with eating a whole pie to yourself?
Really?
Not that I've ever done that.
Well, okay then. Maybe I'll lend Mom a hand next time too.
That'd be awesome.
Smash.
Super duper awesome.
That's the point. I was going to equip Cloud with a revival material, wasn't I? Actually, I don't need that anymore. I put that in for a specific battle that I forgot to take it out again. I don't want auto cure because it uses up too much magic. Don't need experience. Don't need all these. Don't need assess anymore. I was going to give him a cure as well, but it's fine. I'll leave it for now. May or may not have Final Fantasy characters in my... Oh, do you know what I do? Do you know what my favourite crack pairing is? So I have and it's actually, I started it in Sims 2, but since my Sims 2 isn't working at the moment, I've actually recreated my Sims 2 hood in Sims 4. And it is kind of almost a Kingdom Hearts inspired. I've got Kingdom Hearts characters, but I've got Disney characters, and I've also got Final Fantasy characters. So I've created a Rufus, I've sort of created him a mum, gave her a name, given them sort of backstories. But I've put in Triton, Ariel, and all of her sisters. And Alana, so the black-haired sister, the one with the purple tail, ended up with Rude. And they've had 3 kids, and they are so adorable. And now that is probably my favourite crack pairing. And if I were to ever write it, people would be like, what the heck? Where the hell did you come up with that one? But they're really cute together, and they make adorable babies. Couldn't help myself. They had twins at first, and I called them Athena and Triton after her parents. And then they had another boy, and I called him Reno.
Parachutes?
But I do enjoy a crack pairing.
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun.
But yeah, I just kind of let them do. I mean, obviously, when I recreated the neighbourhood, I recreated all of the relationships as well. But in the original one, I basically just sort of put them in and just let it run. I just kept them alive and let them do what they wanted, and I had some really funny pairings. I'd be grateful if you kept this between us until after the mission.
I don't want to complicate things.
Balthier from Final Fantasy XII ended up with Moana.
Who's ready to fly?
Me!
Hey, Cloud, we let him down gently, all right?
Why not? It's fun.
Yep.
Wait, I almost forgot. One more thing.
Got to enjoy the sillies from time to time.
Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make
Yeah,
us
when
fall.
Not if you do first.
probably when I'm done or when I'm further along with my 100
Swing
baby
by my
challenge,
place after,
I'll
so I
because the
can
thing
pay
is
you in
my
full.
my off-stream neighbourhood is very much that's very mod heavy, whereas my 100 baby I actually just remove the whole mod folder, so I don't have any mods in that one.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, most of them
Why you
are.
have to be such a hard ass?
Most of them are in my game as well. So in TS2 obviously I had ACR, but in TS4 I've got sort of the equivalents, but they're a little bit naughty, so I won't be able to show them. But basically I just let them do what they want. Oh, you're back playing. Welcome. You just missed my first death.
Whoa.
And now we're jumping off of the plate. Did you have a good day today, Blaine? When I first saw that, I have to admit, I thought that was Cloud's hand, and then I was like, oh, right, it's Richard's hand.
You did enough. You took one for the team.
Excuse me.
Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah.
See, I'll probably keep going for
Feels
another
like we're flying
half
high
hour
these
or so.
days.
Because I shouldn't stay up too late, because I've got to be up. I've got to be on a call at 9 o'clock in the morning. So, and it's
He's a keeper,
20 to 1.
all right.
So
Yeah. Together,
it's good to see you
we
in.
can take on the world.
You gonna buy a cat? You thinking of have you got like one in mind, or are you thinking of adopting one? Oh, do you have a doggy? You have to bring it up on stream next time I'm in, so I can see. Got to pay the pet tax. Oh yeah, specific kind.
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little
What kind of dog do you
sore.
have?
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
His little face.
Cut that out.
This way. Think Jesse and Biggs made it back safe?
I guess.
I love his little run.
If we check on them?
Shutting the butt.
We passed by the places anyway.
Sure.
Oh, English Bulldogs. Actually, I think you have said that. That's ringing a bell. Are you moving soon?
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
Oh no.
Hope he isn't worst casing it.
Yeah, my two cats
He's gotta
spend
have a little
95% of the time hating each other and the other
Worrying about
5% of
all
the
the
time
possible
absolutely adoring each
outcomes
other.
to
Like, I'll
his
turn
head.
round. I've actually got a picture of it. She did it the other day. They were sitting next to me and she started licking his head for no apparent reason.
Anyway,
but then the rest of the
head on
time
over to
she's like, get away
Jesse's.
from me, I hate you. But she was only one when we got him. We adopted him because a friend of ours inherited a cat and then found out it was pregnant, so we took one of the babies. And that little guy was the runt. Amazingly, considering he's
This
about
is where
7
Jesse
kilos.
lives. Men are not allowed inside.
But my brother-in-law has his little mate,
Lots of
his
pretty
brother,
girls trying
the
to
3
make it
boys
big
and
on
the
stage live here.
And
So don't hang around or
Ben,
they
his
might
cat,
get the
is
wrong
even
idea.
bigger than him. He makes him look tiny. Like
I'm telling you this
my
for your
brother-in-law's
own
girlfriend
good,
is a vet in
People
training.
around
She
here
says she's never
love to
seen a
gossip.
cat that big.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah, it's
Yeah,
all good.
oh,
They
I
think she's an
know.
actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's
I
a
love
stage
Bridget's
and
face,
loves
he's
to
like,
play.
Ah, I know what you don't. Poor naive country boy.
You know about the secret reactor jobs?
I'm gonna try to find some river.
Oh, kitties. These kitties are cuter than you two right now.
Hey
Get
there,
back to me.
Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you. These
Oh, do
little
you?
guys are on guard duty today.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all
Just such an
good,
old
bro.
thing to say, really
It's
sorry
kind
about
of
your
weird
ass.
when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good job, guys. Great work.
You're such a tryhard at the moment, Cloud.
Aw, I missed you
Love
too.
you anyway.
Oh,
Jacob's acting so tough.
You know about the secret reactor job?
He is not.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife. Was wondering when you'd show
He's
up.
not anything personal at this point.
Without further ado, here you are. Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now, for the
Barrier,
cherry on
one of
top.
my favourite spells in the whole game. It's actually funny, some of the playthroughs I've seen,
Mind letting me breathe?
people just don't use barrier as much as I do. I
Mind
actually
coming
find it
over
really
tomorrow
useful.
night? My roommates should all be out
Mainly
for a
because I
while.
have stupid moments or my thumb's gone funny and I need the extra protection.
Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
I'm going to say not happening. Sorry, Jesse, but I'm going to be harsh. This is going to be a 100% Tifa run.
Not happening.
Ah, sorry. Little too in your face? I'll just have to change it up then.
Plus, with her voice being the same as Futaba, it
Nighty
weirds me out a
night.
little bit. Because I'm like, no.
Psych.
I stayed up all night thinking about the reaction.
Sure, I really loved this little thing about sort of Biggs being very clean,
Oh,
wanting
hey,
to be
Cloud.
cleaning his body all the
Survived the
time,
jump?
and
How's
doing
Wedge?
things like sweeping
He's
a
fine.
completely dirty street because it calms him down. I really liked that
That's
little,
good to
that little
hear.
detail.
Tomorrow's a really big day for all of
Oh,
us.
did you?
When Wedge said
I
he'd
like
been
to play
shot,
more than once
I
on
was
these sorts of
afraid we'd
games so that I
fall
can
off the
pick
whole
the
damn
different
thing.
options. But yeah, I
Heading
normally do go with
topside
not
and
happening
secret.
because
Don't think I
I'm
could have
just such a
faced
Tifa
Barrett if
girl.
something had happened.
in the end.
But Jessie'd been acting weird, and I knew I couldn't just ignore her.
Biggs.
She must be prepping a bomb right now. But will she be able to finish before
He
the break?
really is, isn't he?
I should go and see if she needs any.
Biggs.
Huh? Sorry. Our shoot was blown pretty far off course. It felt like a bad omen or something.
So take your
Get
shirt
some rest.
off, have a sip.
You need it.
Roger.
Night.
I'm completely unabashedly thirsty with this
Thanks.
game. I don't care.
Really?
You think that statement Avalanche put in is the real deal? What do you
Off to beds. I don't think it lets you into Tifa's room at this point, does it? No.
She's probably asleep.
I say you can't have a game where everyone's so pretty and not be a completely thirsty player. I'm gonna sleep until tomorrow. Right, actually, I think this might be a good point to end it for today, because, as I say, it is 1:45 in the morning and I do have work. But I've really enjoyed today. Thanks for joining me on the stream. I'm going to be doing this on Thursdays, however, I am skipping next Thursday
You were
because
out
I'm
for
going
a
to be away.
while.
Just walking.
Thursday's actually the day we get back, so I may
I ran
jump
into
on,
Johnny,
but let's just
by the
go with
way.
the I'm not, because
Said
it
not
depends
to
on how
worry,
tired
he
I
was
am
getting
or
out
how
of
late I
town.
get back or anything like that.
That guy.
But yeah, so definitely not streaming Tuesday.
You weren't
Maybe
thinking of
Thursday, but
leaving
we're going
Midgar
to
anytime
go
soon,
with
were
probably
you?
not. But I will be streaming Sunday as usual.
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Aw, he's taking Miles' advice on board. He's being a proper friend to Tifa. Love it.
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
Do you want to
Yeah,
talk?
whether you're here or you're
I'm
lurking,
listening.
you're more than welcome. I often lurk in your streams, so that's fine.
What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Always
Like
thirsty.
you're losing
I mean,
that
how could you
hard
not thirst
edge.
with that face? I mean,
That bad?
Not
I mean,
at all.
obviously the whole
I like
package
it.
is pretty nice.
Maybe
but
Marlene won't be so scared of
beautiful,
you
beautiful
next
face.
time.
Yeah, Sunday fun day. I'm actually going to do 3 games
I'm really
this
glad to
this
have you
Sunday.
back,
I'm going
Cloud.
to start with Long
Really
Live the Queen
glad.
in the morning. I'm then going to move to TS4
pretty late,
with my
huh?
100 baby challenge.
I'd like to
I'm then
catch
going to
up
have a
more,
break
but we
when
should
my husband
probably
gets
both
home
get
and have
some
some
sleep, yeah?
food and
Yeah.
all that sort of fun
Good night,
stuff.
then.
And then I'll be back on in the evening for some more Skyrim. So I actually
night,
recreated
Tifa.
Amasil 100% identical. I actually went back to my previous video and selected the exact same parameters for Amisil. So yeah, I forgot this was such a long cutscene. Because obviously the I need wasn't working, but I've managed to get it working, but I had to do a new game. So I've recreated her. Everything is the same, except I didn't go to Silent Moons because I didn't get that bounty. But she's 3 levels lower, so she's going to take on the the Mortal Vampires at level 1. So this could be very, very funny, and I will probably fail very, very hard. Oh, it's going to chuck me straight to a fight, isn't it? I should have saved it before I went to bed. Oh well.
What's wrong?
We'll do this bit and then I'll save it.
Come with me, quickly. We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long?
I like this bit because obviously the only people that are supposed to be able to see them are Avalanche at this point, so everyone else is 67 people that are just freaking out and firing into the sky.
Ready?
You know it.
There you go.
Let's head for the barn. It's keeps messing me around. No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first. I can tell you they're not invincible.
I guess that's something.
Oh yeah, this is like a long way around, isn't it?
We're running out of time. Yeah, over here.
I hope so.
Again?
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way.
Okay, you want me to keep going?
You've got to be kidding me. It's like trying to fight a hurricane.
Stay on your feet.
You don't have to tell me that.
Square Enix, they do get their music pretty spot on most of the time.
Hang on!
So I'm just gonna punch you in the face.
I'm coming. Let's do this. Deal with that.
Let me... Now it's safe for you. So this thing's not gonna give up without a fight, huh? Give him your all.
Alright, let's go get this. I think the first time I played this, I didn't realise about this thing can hurt when you kill the others, and I was fighting some things.
What is it doing now?
That's cool. That's really sick.
Bring it!
It's like getting counterbalance here.
Not throwing at the tower.
Take the lead.
I can still fight. I can't. I won't. You're up.
No holding
Stay
back.
strong. Still here. Okay, let's go.
Get him.
Yeah, I just kept trying to hit it. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And then when I figured it out, I felt like, right, done.
I got it.
Oh, they're both down.
Bring it. Bring it. Don't give up. Let me handle this. We can't keep this up.
There it is. You're going down because you're running.
Come on. There. Gotcha. Watch yourself.
My turn.
Oh, thank God.
Deal with that. I got so long. You're mine. Finish it.
Strike.
I'm waiting.
Bring it.
I guess I was able to something.
Hang back.
No more games. It's over.
I'm in overdo it.
I got this.
The annoying thing about this is that there's so many floating around, so it's really hard to tell if it's one that you need to fight or not.
So long.
It's over. Die already.
Break yourself.
How's your ammo?
Running low.
Yeah, I pretty much did it. I didn't use counter strike all that often actually, because I know a lot of people said that that's the key to defeating that particular character. But yeah, I didn't really use it, to be fair. I can't remember exactly how I did do it. I think I used Punisher mode most of the time.
Huh?
And then dodged for magical attacks.
Jesse.
You okay?
Alright, so I'll save it after this and then head to bed because it is now 1 minute to midnight. 1 minute to 1 o'clock in the morning, rather.
Easy now.
We ain't putting on a damn show.
Thank you for everyone coming down. It's been a fun stream, actually.
The hell were those things? Some kind of... I don't
Got
know.
my first death out of the way. That's fine.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised, so... Never can tell
That's
what
the
weird
minions
shit'll come
moving around.
crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do this next
I wish I
Thursday
could say
because
it
I don't really
didn't,
want to
but
leave it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Thanks for coming down, Pastor. I had a good time.
God, this is so embarrassing. I hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
I like pushing myself sometimes and being like, right. Other times I'm like, no, I just want the easy route. But sometimes I want to really push
What did
myself.
you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making.
Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any...
I'm fine.
I should probably have a quick look actually and see if there is
That's
anyone
enough.
on that I can raid.
You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Oh, Mystics Library. I've got someone who's playing Sims 2. Do you want me to do a raid on them?
Okay. So here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone. Clouds in.
All right.
The
Well, when this
mission is
cutscene's
on.
over, I'll pop over and
Go and
raid
raise some
them.
hell for me, okay?
Listen, Wedge. I need
Help
you to
support.
hang
I've got a
back
couple
and
of other
guard
people that I
home
watch, but they're big streamers and they don't need the
But
help.
I'm in perfect health.
which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
I knew I should have saved it before he went to bed. Oh, well.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it?
Got it.
This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you.
500
I'm counting
all
on
gil.
you.